The next technique we're going to do is a Grip It kinesiology tape for the ankle. So this could be used for an ankle sprain or post-op ankle surgery. The main reason you're using this is to try and give the arch of the foot some support, or some support through the actual lateral ligaments of the ankle. So the idea behind this is obviously using the stretch components for feedback to the ankle. So you'd probably choose this over a rigid tape, perhaps for someone recovering from their initial acute ankle sprain, and perhaps on the rehabilitation phase where they're just wanting a little bit of guidance and support to get back to their sport. Alright, for the ankle Grip It strapping technique that we're going to be doing, we're going to actually start underneath the foot, which can also give some arch support as well to the foot. But we're actually going to come up over the lateral ligaments and then back around the front of the ankle to give the whole lateral ankle some support. This patient has obviously had some ankle surgery in the past and is still suffering with some instability of the ankle, so this will provide some nice feedback to give her some support. So what we'll need to do is just measure the tape to start with, and I'm going to start up onto the surface of the foot so that we've got somewhere to anchor nicely. Then we'll come up around the lateral ligaments over the outside of the ankle and finish around the front. Now you'll need to allow for a little bit of stretch, so we can cut that tape just a tad shorter than we've measured, just to make sure that the tape doesn't lift off in any way. We'll just round the corners of the tape there and cut those off. Now for this part, I'll get the patient just to hold their foot back for a moment. We'll place the tape down with no stretch, just on the surface of the ankle there, just placing that down nicely. We're going to come underneath the surface of the foot, just in the arch. And then this is your most important area. As we're trying to support the lateral ligaments, you need to place the area onto some gentle stretch. So obviously, depending on how acute the patient's symptoms are, we may actually only find that that's a small amount of inversion. But if we can, we try and take it to its full limit here. So right round to the inverted position, following with the tape and stretch up over the top of those ligaments, and then finishing the last part of the tape just over the front part of the shin there. So the patient can then come back to that neutral position, and they're going to be given some guidance up into that everted position. Now if you're after a little bit of additional support over that ankle, we can also add a strap that actually runs over those lateral ligaments, and you can actually put that directly right around the whole ankle, or choose to just do over the actual area itself. So we'll do 3/4 of the way around and measure that off. We just need to again trim the edges so that we don't get those caught on clothing or bed sheets. And we'll just tear in the centre so that we've got full control over the amount of stretch and support that we provide. Now again, we can put that area onto some stretch if we need to, or I would prefer, if we're actually trying to give some support there, having the foot in a nice neutral position, placing firm pressure over the sorest area or the area of support, and then just wrapping the tape around to place over the surface of the skin, like so. And you want to just give it a nice good rub there to make sure that the tape activates and sticks nicely to the skin, so that they can then go and make sure that they keep the tape on for their activity.